Hello, my name is Chris and I will look at the 2022 Ford Maverick. The Ford Maverick is a compact pickup truck and is the smallest truck marketed by the company. The Maverick is based on a front-wheel drive unibody platform shared with the Ford Escape and Bronco Sport and offered with a hybrid powertrain as standard and a conventional turbo engine as an option. We get the 2-liter turbo with an 8-speed automatic with all-wheel drive on this all-equipped model. The base model is a 2.5-liter hybrid front-wheel drive only with a CVT. This Maverick is the Lariat all-wheel drive. The color is called Cyber Orange. You get acoustic laminated windshield, which does not do a whole lot, one-touch up-down windows, LED headlamps, dual-zone climate control, leather steering wheel, ActiveX seating material, which feels like leather. In addition, this model has optional equipment such as 235/65 17-inch tires, an FX off-road package, 4K tow package, Ford Co-Pilot 360 driving aids, and the all-important sprayed bed liner. This all-equipped model with destination excluding tax in Quebec is $46,145, which is insane. You can get the mid-trim XLT for $32,000, which is reasonable, with the hybrid drive, which returns 5.6 liters in the city, 7.1 liters on the highway, which is kind of amazing. It is a much better value. Choose your options carefully. The price goes up fast. Maverick is so charming. Its biggest flaw is how noisy it is on the highway. Here it is on the road.
Hello car lovers, new format because I just can't take editing anymore. I'm just going to read off the highlights of this vehicle. This vehicle in Quebec costs $44,150 with a $1,995 of destination. You get the EcoBoost turbo engine, which delivers 10.7 liters in the city, 8.1 liters on the highway. Not too shabby. What do you get also on this vehicle? I'm looking at this particular model that we're testing today. Well, you get the 8-inch touchscreen, which you get also with the base model. You get leather seats, which is they're really nice. They're comfortable. They feel really good. I've been driving in them for quite some time now. I'm feeling great. You're getting the B&O sound system. That one, that's really important. At that price, you need good sound, and that B&O sound system delivers. I'm going to talk about the leather steering wheel. Is very nice. It's a classic leather steering wheel. It feels a little bit plasticky, but it feels so durable and nice and thick. You do get dual zone climate control. That is so important. I find when I'm driving around, the older I'm getting, it seems to me and my girlfriend have different body temperatures, and it's nice to have different settings for the temperature. That's really nice. You can put up to 1,500 pounds in that box, and this vehicle can tow up to 4,000 pounds. That's pretty nice. Sitting in back, well, I'll talk about that on the road. The thing about this vehicle is that the Maverick Hybrid, which is the base engine, comes as a front-wheel drive. It doesn't come with all-wheel drive, and Quebecers have a hard-on for all-wheel drive, so that may block them. All right, I completely understand why they like the all-wheel drive with our winters, no question. So I'm not bitching the audience about that. However, you have to move up to the turbo engine if you want the all-wheel drive. So kind of a choice to make, and especially with gas prices the way they are, and also it's just prices of cars are going up. For me, it would definitely be like one of the base models with the hybrid drive. Let's focus on this vehicle. Great acceleration. The four-wheel drive reassures in the winter. You have a nice high-seated driving position, which I find is very convenient. I think that's what people are looking for when they're buying a truck. But you also get the kind of like difficulty to gauge where your angles are. Just the way I'm sitting, the hood is high up and you're having trouble seeing the corners. Same thing in back. It's going to be tough, just like a truck, right? So this is not like a car experience truck. This is seriously a truck in terms of the convenience and in terms of the ease of use or lack thereof versus a car. You're seated up high, like I was saying. In the back, it is tight a bit, what you're expecting for this class of vehicle. I was sitting behind myself, but barely, and the rear seat is kind of vertical. So an hour and a half back there max. This is not a 8-hour road trip vehicle. Sitting in front though, plenty of room. It's actually unbelievable how much room we have back here, especially for the legs here. This is carved out here at the bottom. So lots of room for the legs, a nice airy disposition. Ross and I aren't rubbing elbows at all, which is kind of awesome. And that's what I have to say about this interior. This Ford ergonomic, very good. The sync system, very, very easy to use. One of the best in the industry, I would say, if not the best, at least as far as I'm concerned. I just step into a Ford, and it's rare I step into them. We don't do that many Fords on this channel. And I instinctively know. I was fumbling with the infotainment. So easy. Really good stuff, Ford. Lots of charm built into this vehicle. I cannot get over how charming this thing looks from the outside. I never realized I wanted a small truck, right? And that's always the telltale sign that you fall in love with a vehicle, is that when I walked up to it and I was filming it, I was like immediately reconfiguring my finances. If I buy one of these, I like the rear box. I could put my bikes in there. Very convenient. I might be moving soon, and I'm thinking about that rear box. It's really convenient, especially when you lower it down. There's enough room to carry almost anything. So I really like that charming aspect. Inside this interior, very charming. These are hard touch plastics, but they've got like this non-reflective. It's not the piano black that we're seeing in a lot of cars, and especially on the horizontal surfaces, like in terms of the dust, it stays cleaner longer, which may be convenient for many of you. Seems easy to maintain too, seems easy to keep clean. Ford has this philosophy of having interior materials last a long time, being scratch resistant, so very good on this level. Hyper charming. I can't think of a vehicle that I've driven that was more charming since the Mini I drove many years ago. And that's not a derogatory statement I'm making. It's really, it reflects a charm, it reflects a thoughtfulness, and it's kind of innovative in the sense that Ford produced a product I didn't know I wanted, and that's always the telltale sign of forward thinking in the design department. So I'm giving this vehicle an excellent review. I find it totally charming. I think it's the must-buy in the category. I find its competitors, as nice as they are, don't even come close, especially if you're going to be buying for the short to medium term. Long term, I don't know, like Ford, I just don't know in terms of like this is a new product. I wouldn't be comfortable giving it my stamp of approval for the long-term purchase, but definitely the lease, the short to medium term, no problem on that level. And that is the review. By the way, if you like this video, like it. If you don't like it, don't like it. And if you really like it, well then of course you should subscribe, and that is it.